Hello, so today I decided to build a pretty small beach hut. It's quite girly, so I decided to call it a mermaid hut. But yeah, I do imagine it's the kind of place, if I made a mermaid sim, I would definitely let her live here. In reality though, I think I would hate to live somewhere like this. As much as I love the beach and I like the sea and going on nice beachy holidays, this would be my worst nightmare. I would hate to live on a beach. It just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. Don't like sand. I used to really like sand, but now I just don't like the way it feels. The worst is when you get it in your fingernails. Oh, that is just the worst thing for me. So yeah, I've never ever seen the appeal of sex on the beach. Yeah, not really feeling that at all. So this would not be my ideal place to live, to be honest with you. But also, I'm just going to apologise in advance if my audio is a bit jerky. I keep having to stop recording so that I can blow my nose and sneeze, so I reckon maybe I'm coming down with something. So yeah, apologies if it's a bit here, there and everywhere. It's only because I'm just slightly dying in the background, and obviously I'm so dramatic, such a drama queen, but yes. So if you hear lots of judders in my voice or lots of snipping and cutting in the audio, that would be why. But do you know what? I'm just going to soldier on, man up. I'm not going to be a tampon about it. I'm just going to get on with it. Yeah, so that I'm not going to moan anymore about being ill. I haven't even been ill. This is like the first sniff of a cold or anything, so hopefully it doesn't last too long. Anyway, I was a bit disappointed with, as you could probably tell, what with it being a beach, I'm building this on Sulani from Island Living, and you know, I have to say I was a bit disappointed. There are so many good things about Island Living, but I didn't think it was all it was cracked up to be honest. There are a few things that were just kind of lacking a bit for me, like I didn't really like the swimming underwater. Like that seemed to be so much better in The Sims 3, and fair enough, like in The Sims 3 I only could actually play I think, what was it called, Island Paradise. I could only actually play that like a handful of times because the glitching was so bad for me that it just didn't, like, it took a ridiculous amount of time. So fair enough, I wasn't necessarily expecting everything to be exactly the same, but I did think that maybe you would be able to see something when they go underwater rather than just their little plumb bob spinning, and then you might get a few updates of what they're doing under the water. Like I really hope there would be a bit more to it than that. Because I think that was one of the best things about Island Paradise. Although it was glitchy, being able to see under the sea, it was so good. Like, that was a big thing for me. It was so beautiful. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that. I'm sure there are some legit reasons why they couldn't do it, why they didn't want to do it, but that would have been a really good addition for me. I would have really enjoyed that, but hey ho, you get what you're given, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, everything else I quite like. I really like the way this world looks. I kind of miss the, as much as I love being able to live on an island, the kind of gameplay I do is more like family for me, and because I don't live on an island, nor have I ever lived on an island, it means that I don't really play with Sims that live on this island very often, and it really makes me miss the, I can never remember the names of the pack. It was like the vacation pack for The Sims 2, Bon Voyage, that was it, Sims 2 Bon Voyage. That was my favourite pack that had a beach, because it was like, it was realistic for me. It was a holiday destination, which is kind of like a reality for me, which I appreciate. They probably, you know, they have to appeal to everyone, and not everyone, you know, doesn't live on an island. But that was like the best for me, was being able to go on holidays like that. And I know we've got Granite Falls and we've got Jungle Adventure, but it's just not the same. Like, I miss the whole vacation stuff. Like, that was a big part of the gameplay for me. Like, even in The Sims 3 as well, like, I didn't really like the missions. I preferred being able to just play out a vacation, but having like France and China, and you know, they kind of did a similar thing in The Sims 2 with the beach resort and the place that was also slightly like China. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, just I absolutely loved that. Sims 2, I think, is my favourite vacation style pack, and I know this isn't vacation, it's a living area, but I would have loved to have had a nice beach resort to go on holiday to, because it almost feels like I don't send my Sims here so often other than for a meal, because it's not a holiday. You can go there anytime, any day, because Sims can travel through worlds. And whilst that's great, I'd really like a bit more of a thorough, proper holiday pack or vacation pack. Yeah, that would be good. Anyway, we're getting towards the end of the video now, so I will just end it here by saying thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and that's all. Bye-bye.